everyone, Jen here, and today we are going to go through a burn workout. So if you've been missing your team training sessions, today is going to be a great workout for you. I'm going to go through all of the warm-up and the entire round. We're doing 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and here's what you're going to need. You're going to need an open space. If you have a jump rope, that's great, you can grab it, otherwise we'll improvise. And if you have a weight to do a deadlift, like a kettlebell, some dumbbells, grab that. If not, you can take an overnight bag and put some items in it to make it heavier, grab a suitcase, load it up with some heavy items and use that. So that's gonna be your modification for those exercises. We're gonna start with a shuffle, moving on to a sumo squat, mountain climbers, deadlift, jump rope, and a push-up to a T. So 6 exercises, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So we're gonna get started with our warm-up. I'm gonna move my things out of my way. And let's get started. So 30 seconds of jumping jacks and begin. So you wanna land lightly on your feet. Don't come down too hard. Arms extended all the way overhead. Nice big movements if you can. If this is too much impact for you, you can go ahead, go down to just a side step, or you can scissor. Sometimes that frontward motion is a little more comfortable than the side to side. You've got about 10 more seconds, finishing up whatever version of jumping jacks that you wanted to do, and time. Butt kickers. So I'm gonna turn to the side for a second and begin. Bringing your heels up, kicking yourself in the rear, leaning slightly forward. Again, landing really softly on your feet. Turn to the front now. Getting your heart rate up. You've got about 10 seconds left. If this is too much for you, standing, bringing your knees up, perfectly good option as well. 3, 2, 1. Last. Arm circles. Start big and wide, going backwards. Give us like 4 or 5 big arm circles going backwards, and then 4 or 5 coming forward, warming up the upper body. When you're done with that, go ahead and take it to a smaller circle, forwards, and then a smaller circle back. Great, warm-up is over. We're getting ready for round 1. That's gonna be a shuffle with a knee raise. I'm gonna demo it for you first. Make sure you have open space, down in athletic stance, knees slightly bent. You're gonna do a shuffle, knee raise, shuffle, knee raise. Now, you can make this more aggressive, go a little bit faster, just make sure you can keep your balance. If it's a little bit too hard of an exercise for you, this is perfectly acceptable. Okay, so choose which one works for you. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, keep your energy up, light on your toes, getting that knee nice and high, and staying in that squat position while you're shuffling. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. 20 seconds rest. Let me grab my timer. Make sure we're staying on track here. Next exercise, getting ready, is going to be a sumo squat. So feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Put that back. We're going to start in 10 seconds, so it was a little bit longer of a break. Feet wider than hip distance apart, toes slightly pointing out. If you have a weight and you want to hold it, that would be fantastic. Begin. Down and up, knees tracking outwards, over top the toes, squeezing the glutes when you come up. Keeping your balance, keeping your chest high. You can hear my heart rate's picking up, so that's good. Chest stays high. Down and up. Squeezing the glutes all the way from the bottom to the top. You've got about 10 seconds. Get a couple more in. 3, 2, 1, time. 20-second break, and we're going into mountain climber. So this is a modified mountain climber. I'm gonna go down to the ground. You're gonna see I'm gonna do knees in and then knees out. Let me demo that for you. Hands directly under my shoulders, knees in, and jump out. Knees in, jump out. You can just do the mountain climbers with your knees coming straight in. That's fine, or you can pick up the pace. So let's go, 30 seconds starting now. Land lightly on your toes. Bring the knee into the chest. My timer is not necessarily 100% working properly, so we are going to estimate on the 30 seconds. Give me one more, and time. That should have gotten your heart rate nice and high. Now, next is the deadlift. Getting whatever weight it is that you have, you're gonna get that out. Feet right underneath your hips. Picking up your weight, shoulders down and back. You are just going to hinge forward at the hips. I'm going to show you from the side. Think about using your rear to push a drawer closed. That's the cue that we like to give so that your rear is going back, the weight is sliding right down your leg. Go ahead and begin. When you feel that nice stretch in the hamstring, for some people it might be mid-calf, for some people it might be at your knee. You're going to stop and pause. And on an exhale, stand back up. There we go. Got 10 more seconds, so get a couple more good ones in. Squeezing the glutes, driving yourself back up to standing, nice flat back. Great job. Next exercise is a jump rope. Very simple. If you do not have a jump rope, we're just going to pretend. So either pretend you have your jump rope or grab your jump rope. 30 seconds of jump ropes, and let's begin. Again, you want to land really softly. You don't want to have a lot of impact. If this is too much for you, you can stand, just bringing knees to chest. Perfectly fine. If you want to get crazy with your heels out, something fancy, that's fine with me too. Whatever works for you, 30 seconds, taking care of those joints and not landing real hard. We gotta keep going. We got about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise is going to be a push-up to a T. So I'm going to do it, and I'm only going to face your way so that you can continue to see what I'm doing. However, you're going to alternate. Push up, and you're going to do a T to one side and then the other. Watch me. So down on the floor, hands right outside of your shoulders, feet back, starting in that nice plank position. Go ahead and begin. We've got a push up, turn to a T. Now, next time you do your push up, you're gonna rotate the opposite way. But I'm gonna keep rotating towards you so you can see what's happening. Arms straight up in the air, back down, push up. Give me a nice side plank, nice and strong, no hips, see that hip sagging, none of that, hip up in the air. Back down again, 30 seconds. Go ahead and give me one more. Turn, hand up high, bring it down gently to your knees. So that is round 1 of today's burn session. What I would like you to do is repeat that 3 more times. So 4 total rounds of these 6 exercises. Try 30 on, 20 off. If that doesn't work for you, you can play with that time. This will give you a great calorie burning workout right in your own home. When you're done, take a couple minutes to foam roll, stretch, and get those muscles cooled down properly. We can't wait to see you back in the club. Until then, be well.